Hi guys! So today we're going to do one of those, we're going to review one of those plates that I just got in the unboxing on the tutorial I did yesterday. So just love this one, and the main reason I wanted this plate, besides all the beautiful flowers, is that I wanted number one, I wanted this lupine, and then I wanted this giant pansy, and also the there's just some beautiful rose on here as well right there. So anyway, and the nice thing about this plate too is that it has this large ones flowers, and then it has the small flowers too, so depending on how big your nail is or what design you're going for. So, and I love this new card they've added in here, so it kind of gives you an idea what it's supposed to look like. Now, I've never used clear jelly stamping plates. I've used their stamper for quite a while and love it, but have not used their plates. So we're doing this today together. I didn't do any samples. I didn't practice, nothing. I'm opening it right now with you. And I use a little, hopefully it's gonna work good today. I use a little plastic pusher, and that way it doesn't scratch my plates or anything to get it started, because sometimes the metal ones will. So I'm just pull off that blue film, and there we go. So this will be interesting. Hopefully I won't have any problems. So I think we'll do the lupine first. Let's see, where is it? Oh yeah, it's at the bottom here. So it's right down here. We're gonna do that first. And it usually works better if you go from like dark, medium, and light, or you can go light, medium, and dark, whichever, but you want to have some contrast and highlight there, some depth. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that, and I'm going to take, I think we're going to do this one here, and I went ahead and got these ready. Hopefully you'll be able to see them. They're really big nails. So anyway, I think with that one, we're going to go ahead and we're going to use these colors here. And I will put all the names in the information box, at the end of this, so that you guys can see what I'm doing or what I used. So I think we're going to use this one. I think is going to be our bottom one, hopefully. I don't know. They're both pretty close on darkness, but I think I'm going with this one, so hopefully I made the right choice. I'm using my Big Bling Clear Jelly Stamper. Not my new one, my used one, because it's still good. And a Bundle Monster Scraper, just because that's what I've been used to doing. You kind of get your favorites, and so anyway, that's what we're doing today. So I'm just gonna get some. Okay, let's see if I can pull this back, so maybe you can see what I'm doing. So I believe we go on this one from right to left, I believe it's the finished one. So, and you need to hold your card at a 45-degree angle, and they're going to roll it and take off whatever you don't need, and we're going to go ahead and, you can see it, we're just going to put it pretty much in the middle, because like that. So there's that part. I usually, when I swatch, normally I just do it on my lint roller, but because these are layered, I wasn't quite sure how, that I was trying to make it so it'd be easier for you to kind of get a better idea of how this works. So now we're doing the one in the middle next, kind of an orchidy grape color. Roll. And then that's what this one looks like. And so we're going to put this one right over this one, like that. And it's not an exact science, it's art, so, just do it how you like it. And then we're going to do the light one now on this one down here that has, usually the last image is the one that has all the details. It gives it all the details. So that's what we're going to do. Now, I'm going to see if I can So maybe I'll just do the top part and do the, I don't know which would be faster. Well, I guess we could try it this way too. We're going to try the green down here on the stem and that light lavender on the top part with flower. And just try scraping it and see what we get. Okay, that's going to work. Awesome. Okay, so that's how that works. So I hope you can see it good. I'm just going to kind of roll it. You don't want to get in too big of a hurry, I think, to get these images off. Oops. Wonder how that worked. looks like my stem kind of moved over, doesn't it? I'm not sure how that worked because they were all together, but anyway. Well, I'm sure I can probably just take and put some on just the stem part and add it where I want it. Normally when you're holding it your direction, I'm sure that it'd be much easier to get that on straight. I'm just going to do it looking at it this time. There we go. And there we go. So love it. It's really pretty. And now you could just, you know, top coat it if you didn't want to add anything else. I'm going to love this. It's going to be so fun to do a mani with this. Okay, so that's our lupine. So next we're going to do, I think we'll do our, maybe we'll do our rose next. So our rose is down here, and it's 3 again. It starts here and goes here and here. So you dark, medium, light, or light, medium, you know, dark, however you want to do it. But I'm going to go, let's see, let me move these guys out of the way. So I'm going to do this one on a light pink. I don't know how well you can see the color, but that's what I'm doing. Okay, and so the colors I'm going to use are here. Okay, dang. There. So a dark, medium, and light pink. And then we'll do some leaves separate. So let's go ahead and do the dark one first. Let's turn this around so it's facing this way. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, but I hope so. Okay, so the rose one is right there. Now, I don't know if you've just stamped with blank spaces or not, but you know, it's a little different. You want to hold your card down closer to your table. And, yep, see? Otherwise, you're going to have blank spots, and you do have to kind of roll it different. I'm not sure which way this will work, but I'm going to try it this way and see. Nope. See what happens? So usually what I found is on these, you got to kind of find the direction that's going to work the best. So let me just kind of play with this and see if I can figure it out. So I'm going to try doing it, swiping it from side to side and see if that works better. I mean, rolling it. No. Okay, so I'm going to try doing it this way and see if, so I did it from left to right, and then I'm going to roll over it. Nope, I still, see, I was afraid of this. Well, maybe I should have tried it beforehand, huh? All right, well, I'm not giving up yet. I'm going to try, I probably should clean it though and try again. I haven't been doing these blank spaces for quite a while. You know, I'd gotten the hang of it, and then I haven't been doing it, so looks like I've got to figure it out again. Practice. So hopefully you'll have less trouble than me. I think I'll go ahead and clean that flower down here too while I'm at it. Okay, so here we go. Let's try this again. So I'm going to try, so maybe if I try going, I'm going to try going this way. All right, well, I don't have any holes in it right now. Let's see if rolling it's going to work. Maybe, I don't know if I'm going too fast or what, but I'm just going to do it. I'm just putting this sucker on here, and I'm going to cheat. So that's how mine turned out, and I'm going to cheat. So I'm just going to kind of swipe a little over this to cover in that hole, and you are putting like 3 layers. So if it, so if the bottom one isn't perfect, Well, it looks like I'm going to be practicing to get that down perfect. All right, so now we're going to do the second one here. Oops, right there. And we're going to use this color. And I don't know how it's going to work. You know, I'm just going to have to play with these and figure out how the colors work best too. So we're just going to try this. It's kind of a muted, kind of a, you know, I don't know, between a mauve and a rose color, you know. So anyway, so those are much better. Okay, so there's that one, and we're gonna put that right here. And I know you may not be able to see it very good because there's not a big contrast. Hopefully you can, I can see it up close. It gives a little bit of shadow to it. Okay, now we're gonna do our highlight one. So this is a lighter, kind of a powder pink. And these colors that I'm using of the Born Pretty, I just swatched these, so there's a tutorial on them. There's like 15 colors that came. I just love it. So the numbers, you know, are on in the information box for that tutorial if you want to look. Okay, so there's the highlight, and we're going to put that right here. Now, on Clear Jelly, they say, Clear Jelly Stamper, they say to not turn your stamper. So like when you do your first image, whichever way you're holding your stamper, have your plate laying so that you can roll the second one in the same position. The other thing I thought of is what if you have your, like if you have your Clear Jelly Stamper where it has their initials here, you could have this turned your direction, and you're looking at it, you know, like your thumb's on it or whatever, and then you just know you have to keep it in that position facing you, and that would be an easy way. But anyway, that turned out really good. That's really pretty. So we need to put some leaves on there. So we're going to use these colors to do our leaves, and there's, I think, a couple different, you know, different size leaves down here. They're individual right down here. We're going to use the bigger ones. So I'm going to turn that this way. And this one has like 4. Oh no, I'm lying. Sorry, that was the little ones next to it. 3 just like the other ones. So I think that's pretty common. And so the blank space is the one we're doing darker. And you know, you don't have to use all 3 spaces if you don't want to. You can figure out which ones you like. You know, if you don't care if you skip one or whatever, you know, you could do that too. So I'm going to do my leaf over this way. So just kind of carefully, one side to the next. Looks like I got a little bit on here, not a big deal. You can get it off. Okay, so there's that part. So let's go ahead and do the next. And I think I'm going to do this medium one since there is 3 of them. This apple green for my medium one. Middle one, whatever. Medium color, middle. Help! Holy cow, this is like a whole different way of thinking about, you know, stamping right now. Until you get the hang of it. I don't think it's going to be hard. I think the blank spaces for me are like, obviously, especially the bigger ones. The little ones are probably easier. So that's how that is so far. And now we're going to do our highlight on the leaf. Okay. So let's do that. Where's my leaf at? Oh, hello. There it is. So that's this one right here. Okay, that's our 3rd one. So the one that's blank, you just know that's the one you start with, and then you just keep going, you know. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, I love this rose. This is gorgeous. Yes. Okay, so this is my little highlight. Can you see it? There. And then we're going to do that right over there. Okay. Awesome. Oh, love it. Look. Okay, it's crooked. Anyway, love it. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Okay, so that's our rose. And, oh, I love the lupine. I love the rose. Awesome. Okay, and then next we're going to do, I think we'll do the Gerber Daisy. I think that's what it is. I think it's the Gerber Daisy. Okay, where's that at? Gerber Daisy, where are you? Oh, down here. So I got to clean it because I made a mess. I got stuff all over it. So I'm not doing all of these because it will take me too long. But I figured, you know, I just pick a few of them, so at least it kind of gives you an idea how you're supposed to do them, and you know, and how they might look. So I'm going to go ahead and that. Okay, so we're going to start with, I think we're going to do these colors for the Gerber Daisy. So we're doing, you know, a darker pink, a lighter corally pink, and then we're going to do orange for our base. I think that'd be pretty, you know, and a happy combination. So we're doing that. And, you know, same thing. There's the blank space. That's one we start with. And you know, we're going to do the orange here. Then we're going to do the dark pink here. And then here is going to be our little highlight detail. And we're doing that in the light pink. Okay? All right. Oh, say a prayer for me on this blank space. It's another big one. I probably should have done the little one because they have a little Gerber Daisy on here too. Okay, I don't remember how I did this, but I think I'm going to try it this way. Well, see, no holes. Right now, there's no holes. I don't have a problem, for the most part, doing this part. It's doing this part, you know, and I might be too heavy-handed. But anyway, I got most of it, so not bad. You know, and so I think I'm just going to put this on. I don't think I'm going to worry about. So I know it's upside down. It doesn't look like much anyway right now. So there's that. Okay, and now we're going to do our darker pink, and hopefully this part, since there was quite a bit of image still on the second one, hoping it's going to cover up some of that little spot. I didn't get it perfect. So, okay, come on, fingernails. There we go, and roll, and there's that. Yay. And we're going to put, and I think it is going to work pretty dang good. Well, okay, not perfect, but still pretty good. Pretty good. And you know, you could take a little, if you had done this on your own and you didn't, you know, fix it when I could have, you could take a little detail brush, you know, with some of that orange polish too. In fact, I could even just do it with this little brush in here, because I am anal, so. But you gotta just make sure you just lightly, super lightly, otherwise it's gonna be too much. And actually, you know, I think the idea of these layered ones is not only so you don't have to LED light it, but also so it looks like it's hand painted. You know, more like it's hand painted. So there you go. That looks like it's hand painted. Okay, so now we're going to do the lighter pink for the highlight part on this last image for it. And this is, pink has got a little bit more coral to it than the last one did. And so we're going to scrape and roll and take off what we don't want. And then we're just going to do it like that. And I think it's not, doesn't have to be exactly perfect on this spot, you know, just as long as you know, get it where you like it. So I think that looks really cool too, actually. And you could do leaves with this too. We're not, just to save some time, we're not going to do leaves with that one. And then we're going to do one more, and we're going to do the big pansy. because that was the other one I was really excited about doing. So I think we're going to go back to our kind of purple colors, and we're going to use the dark one of these, this one I guess first, and that pansy one is right here, the big one, and so all the smaller ones are over here. So we're going to go with the blank space first. Keep your fingers crossed for me. It's another big one. Okay, and I might be being a little too heavy-handed when I'm rolling this, so I'm going to see if I can go a little, just do it kind of lighter and see if I can get it all. Nope, even lighter. I still got a little spot right there, dang it. I don't know what my deal is, but I'll just keep practicing, but I am cheating. And by the way, speaking of cheating, I have done one plate that has the what do you call it? Oh, and by the way, we're doing this on a kind of a soft white one. If I didn't take too long. Yay, I didn't. You know, when on the full image ones, like down here, we're not doing that one today, but on this one, sometimes it's easier. The cheater way I did it on the Moira plate is I stamped this one in a super light, like white or pale, whatever colors you're going to use, just enough so you could see it. That detail one first, and then line up the rest of them, because now on this one it wouldn't work because you have this big old blank space. So you'd have to do the blank space first. But you could do it with a light one over that, you know, or something that's really just a little bit lighter than your dark blank space. Do that one first on there, and then do this one in whatever color your medium color, or whatever color you want to do that one over it, and then do this one in your black or your white or your light, just highlight color. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, okay, so back to this. We have to do the second one, and we're using this one. Right? Or should I do lighter than that? I think I'm going to go lighter because I'm going to do yellow for the final one, actually. So I think we're going to do this lighter one. Let's try it. Let's see what it looks like. This is on the second part. That part. And roll. So that's what that looks like. Now this is where we're supposed to make sure that we're holding this thing. We didn't, change it from where we started, so that when we put it on here, it lines up perfect, and it does. So just kind of roll it from one side to the next. Carefully, pull it. There you go. Awesome. Okay, and now we just do the last image for it. And this is, I think, going to add, it's going to add like the highlight and some of the center to the pansy. Like usually you'll see that, sometimes yellow, or especially with the purple ones, it's usually yellow. So, roll. See, that's all it is. It's just a little bit. And so we're holding it the same direction, the stamper. We didn't turn it any, different way. So there it is from one side to the next. See? Awesome. That's pretty. I love the pansy too. And you can play with the colors and get it how you like. That might have looked good with that, a lighter, pale, almost white, one too. So anyway, that's it for today, and this plate number it's clear jelly stamper, and it's LC-13, and I will put it in the information box. And this is what our flowers look like that we did. I love this plate already. I can't wait to do Manny's, and I hope this helped you. Please like and subscribe on my channel and click on the bell icon above so that you'll get the next notice for the next tutorial, which will be really soon. I'm going to be doing reviewing the other three plates, and they're really pretty. You might want to see that. So thanks so much, guys. Bye.